Hi there, I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of the lessons at the online TOEFL course, the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And in this video, I will be talking specifically about TOEFL IBT, excuse me, speaking. All right, let's take a look at your situation. So you say, I'm going to make a few corrections to your message. My boyfriend, who is having a hard time passing the TOEFL, has done it 2 times. Let's see. Comma here. On both tests, he got a 23 score in the speaking section. Probably you want to say this, I'm guessing. But he needs to get 26 to be able to become a physical therapist. Maybe put a semicolon here. You can't connect 2 separate sentences together with a comma. That results in a comma splice. I was wondering about your 7-step program to pass a TOEFL IBT. How much does it cost? How effective is it? Okay, let me answer your questions now. For you, you got a lot of problems yourself here. You got a lot of problems with sentence structure. I don't know if you realize that, but you can probably also benefit by taking the writing section of my course. So for you, if you look at what I've done when I went through this essay, you have a tendency to put a lot of sentences together with commas, and that's not going to be correct in academic writing. Now, I don't know if you need writing for academic purposes, maybe not. Maybe this is not a big deal, but if you do, be really careful with your sentence structure. All right, so let's take a look at the first one. How much does it cost? My program is $38 monthly. Your boyfriend can use the course as long as he needs it. He can cancel his subscription anytime for any reason. How effective is it? It depends on how hard your boyfriend works. I mean, the only thing I can do is I provide lessons, practice tests, and feedback, and he can complete over 30 integrated speaking practice tests on my website. He can also post over 300 independent speaking practice tests on my website. He can also take speaking practice tests from his TOEFL book, and he can also post those at my Voxy Pop discussion group. So I will give him feedback on every speaking practice test that he submits, and it works kind of like this. If you go over to my Voxy Pop discussion group, for example, let's go over there right now. You will see students have posted practice tests today. This is where your boyfriend will be posting his practice test. So today it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 practice tests I need to score today, and your boyfriend will be posting those also. So to go back to your question, how effective is it? My program is pretty effective. I cannot guarantee that he'll get a 26, but I promise you I will do my best to give him all the feedback that he needs so he can understand exactly what his problems are. And what's important is I have specific lessons with vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, reading, listening, writing, and speaking areas, and based on the kinds of errors he's making, I can recommend specific lessons that can help him improve in those areas. For example, if your boyfriend has problems with pronunciation and particularly intonation, then I will recommend that he review and study my pronunciation lessons 36 through 40. If your boyfriend has problems with vocabulary or language use, I also have lessons to help strengthen your boyfriend speaking in those areas. If your boyfriend also has problems with how he organizes and develops his ideas, I have specific speaking lessons to address those weaknesses. So the program is pretty effective, and I think probably based on your boyfriend's score right now, I'm guessing he probably has some problems with pronunciation. He may have some problems with language use, and he might have problems with topic development. All right, so I think we're good. Anyway, thank you very much for your comments, and tell your boyfriend that join my course as soon as he can. Now, before he joins the course, tell him my one rule. There is one rule. My course is inexpensive if you compare it to a lot of other courses out there. For example, I was just online about 5 minutes ago at a website called, actually I'm not going to tell you the name, but they want $5, a charge of $5 every time your boyfriend completes a speaking practice test. In my course, he can post one speaking practice test each day. That means he can do 30 in a month, and that's for only $38. And he'll have access to over 700 lessons to help him not just with his speaking, but he can improve his vocabulary, his pronunciation, his grammar. He can also improve his listening, reading, writing, and speaking proficiencies.